Hello, hello, hello. This is Donna Davis Bell from Inspired to Create Facebook group and Shiny Treasure Designs Etsy shop and Donna Davis Bell on YouTube. And I am back with the next episode of our design team project for Happiness and Crafting by G. Kerr. Now for this episode, I have decided to add another page to the journal. I know we were going to do the cover, but I wanted to add another page, and this page is going to have two secret journaling spots. I have chosen another page from the Letters to Rose collection, and I have cut two 3-inch, 3 inches across, 3 inches across by 3 inches down squares. And all I'm going to do is fold those in half, and you can make these any size you want. There's no set size that you have to make them. I have just decided to do 3 inches by 3 inches for this particular journal. So fold them in half like that. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to glue one side to this piece of paper. Okay, just 3 sides. So let's do that. Get my glue down there. Next, we are very carefully going to line that up. Let me make sure I have this in the right place. That's the top. Okay. Right down at the very edge here on this page, carefully line that up. Okay, and that's supposed to do like that. That is supposed to flip up like that. We're going to do another one at the top up here. So we want to, on this one, we want to do the 3 sides again like that. Make sure I get the right side. So I want to glue this side. My glue does not want to come out. Okay, very carefully going down. And you can use a glue stick for this too. You do not have to use this glue. You can use a glue stick. And we're going to very carefully place that up in that upper edge, making sure we get it straight. Okay. Okay, we're going to leave that like that for now, because I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to cut myself another 3-inch, we got 3-inch wide by 3 inches squares. That's all you do. Okay, I've got that folded in half, so we cut that in along that crease there. Okay. Now that we have that, let's come back up here and fold these again in half like this. I do not remember whose idea this was. It's been quite a while ago since I've learned this particular technique, and a lot of people are doing it, so it's probably would be hard to even find out whose original idea it was. So let's see, so I can make sure that I get these, glue the right sides. Get my glue down there. Bring it back in and very carefully position that. There we go. Okay, the next thing we are going to do we're going to glue this piece of paper down to our other piece of paper. I'm going to leave this open here, and I'm going to take a little piece of paper. You can use this piece here, and I'm going to make a little pocket here. Just cut that, make a little bitty pocket there. A little bit more off there. Right there. Put a little glue onto that. And all I'm doing is just gluing down 3 sides here, because in the ladies' journals back in the day, they would have a secret pocket where they would put a picture of their beau. And that's what they referred to their boyfriends as back then, as a beau. So there we have it. Now we're going to take this sheet of paper and we're going to very carefully line it up very carefully with this top edge of this paper and smooth it down. And we're going to trim that off, and what that's going to give us is some secret journaling space. How about that? Secret journaling space. Let that dry like that, and then we will flip those down, and in the meantime I'm going to go ahead and trim this up. all of that out of the way. So now we have this page. And I will go back and put a little Velcro on each one of these so it can Velcro closed. Okay. And now let's fold that in half very carefully. Okay. And stick that back into our journal. Okay. So now let's see what we have. We have our cover, and we're going to do something here. We have our first page, and you can do some, we'll be decorating that. The first letter to Rose. Page here to decorate. We have this page, another letter to Rose, and this is the one with the secret writing places, with the, I believe, secret pocket right here. See that? I have a secret pocket right there. Okay, another page, another, let's see, pocket at the top, another page. This one is a pocket on the side, and our ledger. Another pocket on the side, another page, and another one. And I believe it is a pocket at the top. Yes, pocket at the top. Another page. And here's another one with the secret flips. And we did not do a secret pocket on this side. And another page. Let's see, this one has a pocket to the side. We have this page with a pocket. We need to go back and glue that at the top. Let's do that real quick. I did not glue, so let's fix that right now before we go any further. Okay. Make sure that did. Yep. Stick that back into there. And that page. And this one, I believe, is just a solid page. The back cover, and that's the first signature. Don't worry about any of this. This is a shabby chic kind of journal, and we're going to be adding lace, so that does not matter. So now we have that. Now let's go back and let's do a little bit of embellishing in here. Okay, for the inside of my signature cover, I'm going to remove this and take this page, and I have printed this out on cardstock. And I am going to cut this section to make a pocket to go here. So let me just do that real quick. Trim that edge off right quick. Just going to trim that. And we need to trim this off. And I'm going to cut that. Let's see. Let's measure to see how wide we need it. I think about a 4.5 inch pocket. So about 4.5 inches is what we want. we'll lay that aside. And I think I want to cut it about right there. Maybe, no, a little bit deeper. About right there. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to take my little hole punch, my little circle punch. Not hole punch, my little circle punch. And I'm going to slide this up in. See these two? That's the marks that I use. I'm going to center that and punch. Okay, and there we have our little pocket. If you do not have one of these, you can take like a pill bottle or the end of your glue bottle and just your glue stick, you know, whatever, and just trace around it and take your little scissors and cut it out. Now I'm going to ink around the edges. And I'm going to ink around the edges of this page as well on the inside. Give it a little bit of character. Just like that. Just ink around those edges. Very carefully. All right, then I'm going to fold this like this and go down along that center seam, that crease. And distress that as well. Okay. Now that we've done that, we can come back and see where we want to put this. I think, do I want to put something behind this? Maybe do a little collaging. Let's see. Let's lay this back over here and see what we've got. And I do think I want to put something up here, do a little bit of collaging up there. So, let's see. I've got a use for this paper that I'm going to do with it. Okay, I'm going to do just a little bit of collaging on this page to give it a little more character. Let's see. We've got some music paper here that we can use. Stick that behind there, like that, and then we'll have our pocket down here. So we've got that. Let's see. We've got this right here that we can also use in our decoupaging. In our collaging. Just tear that off. Maybe, let's see, stick that there like that. still need something here. Let's see. A little something more there. I'm just going to tear this out and see how it's going to look there. And I think it will do perfectly. But I still feel like I need something here and here. So let's see. I'm going to stick that there. All right, we still need something here. And I think a piece of that will do perfectly. And let's just see. I think that will work wonderfully. So let's just ink those all up and I'll come right back. So now we're just going to collage this page. And glue all of these down. Now notice I'm not going all the way to that seam because what can happen is it can cause it to curl and come unstuck over time from wear and tear there.
Better not.